It's what it looks like when kids go outside and play instead of staying home on video game consoles. Some pickup basketball there, a bunch of teenagers. Daniel's been playing with them. He's taking them to school. He's only 12, as you know, but they're 15 to 17. He plays with them every day, and he just boxes them out under the board, gets every rebound. And so anyway, welcome back to Homesteading Off the Grid, the most awesomest homesteading channel on the entire internet. It has nothing to do with homesteading, though, well, it's power lines. Doesn't mean they work, though. Coming to you from the Philippines now, where we're spending our winter. Got an email from a buddy back in the Charlottesville area today that told me when he woke up this morning it was 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, it's about 30 degrees here. Celsius! Haha, it's 92 degrees every afternoon. I want you to look at this. I haven't been back in 7 years, and I have seen so many improvements in this country. This is an actual sewage piping system here. So at some point I'm going to cross the road up here, and I'm going to reverse the camera angle so you get to see what I see. But I'm going out of the apartment area here, so there's really not a whole lot to see. There's some construction going on, but I want to talk about some of the positive changes I've seen in the Philippines since I was here last 7 years ago. It's wonderful to see it. The people are just as wonderful as they always were, nice and friendly, and it is so clean compared to what it was like 7.5 years ago. I used to literally get sick because of the pollution. It's so clean. Former President Rodrigo Duterte cleaned this place up. I knew he would. He was the mayor where we lived before he was president. But the Manila River, I've crossed it a couple times. We're in Manila right now, but we're not staying here. This is our last day here. We're going south. But the Manila River is clean. They've cleaned it up. It used to have so much litter in it, it looked like you could walk across it. It looks like you could go down there and catch a fish out of it now, and I'm sure you can. He shut down tons of businesses, mostly restaurants, who used to just dump their sewage and their waste waters and all their waste products directly into the water streams, into the water systems, into the rivers. He shut down entire resort islands. Like there's one called Boracay, and we've been to it. It's a beautiful place. He shut them down. He said, no, these resorts are closed. You clean the place up. You put in proper plumbing. You've got the funding for it. Use it. You don't, graft it. And it's amazing. Okay, so there's that. Secondly, I've had a theory for a long time that social media can end third world poverty. I've been doing social media for about 12 or 15 years now. It was kind of new to me when I was in the Philippines. Actually, as a matter of fact, when I was in the Philippines the first time, I was here for 6 years. That's when I became a social media content creator because I had no other way to make money. I mean, I was writing my books. I wasn't having much success at all. And but social media was out, and I knew that you could get monetized, like here on YouTube. And of course we have the Facebook pages, the Homesteading Off the Grid Facebook page, where my wife, she owns that page and operates it and makes more money than a teacher in America just from that page. And she's got her YouTube channel. And then Sick Twisted Humor over on Facebook has, I think, 724,000 followers now. So, and thanks everybody who watches this everywhere. So that's how I got into it. It was like I had no money, and I wanted to get my family to the U.S., which we've done. And now that I'm back in the Philippines, there are so many Filipinos doing it as well. They're on YouTube, they're on Facebook. So these are people who, before this technology, the best they could have hoped for, like a daily wage down in Mindanao, where we're going, is 308 pesos a day, which is like $8. Up here in Manila, the salary's a little higher. It's 630 pesos a day, which is like $12. That's the best these folks could hope for. But now, because of social media, the technology, my sister-in-law started her own travel agency. She started a Facebook page. She worked for a travel agency, started a Facebook page about travel, got so many followers, she now makes $60,000 US a year. This is a 29-year-old Filipina girl with a high school education, living in a third world country. She's never been to the West. Armed guards everywhere, very safe here. Oh, you know, Uber in the U.S., the Uber taxi that's kind of like replaced taxi drivers. I'm out on the main street now. I'll give you a view of this. They have it here too. It's called Grab, and they do the food pickup delivery service. And I've taken a couple Grab rides, and I talked to the drivers, and they're making between 60 and 100,000 pesos. Getting beat bombed back here. 60 to 100,000 pesos a month, which is $1,200 to $2,000. And again, these are people who, before this technology, the best they could have hoped to have made was, I think the average income in the Philippines is probably $5,000 to $6,000, like $100, $100 or $200. Okay, but because they are taking advantage of social media, technology, there's a lot of folks over here making as much money as folks in America. And that's a wonderful thing. I hope that would come. I saw it coming. It's here. So there are a lot of folks who are escaping third world poverty because they're just doing their own thing on social media and driving Ubers. So I'm so happy to see that. Let me show you this. Fortunately, though, the prices have not been reflected by this new surge of new wealth. But I went to the optometrist yesterday. My whole family did. When we come here, this is where we get our dental work done. Any health care concerns. Now, if we have an issue, we'll go to a doctor in the U.S. But, I mean, we don't deny ourselves health care because it's overpriced there so much because of the fraud, legalized fraud known as health insurance. Look at this, brand new glasses. I'm farsighted. These are for reading. I don't need to wear them all the time. Look, I have this new trick I play. Dad, granddad. Dad, granddad. But I got the eye exam, the glasses, the lenses, the frames, everything for $61.50. I know people in the U.S. who pay hundreds of dollars. That's an old Jeepney. These are Jeepneys. One of the main forms of public transportation, like there's one, that big long bus-looking thing. After the U.S. left the Philippines after World War II, we left all of our Jeeps here, and they cut the backs off and put benches on them and converted them to Jeepneys. I'm trying to get my glasses in here before it rains. All right, so anyway, we're having a good time in the Philippines. We're enjoying the fact that it's summer every day here. They don't have a winter, and that's, again, why we're spending our winter over here. We're happy that we're not experiencing that 21 degrees temperatures like our friends and neighbors back home. I'm going to reverse the camera now that I'm here on the street. I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. It's cleaner. Duterte fixed it up so much. The people are making U.S. equivalent incomes now because they're harnessing social media and technology. Happy for it because they're wonderful people. I'll get some footage. I'm going to my brother-in-law's house right now. Everybody's over there hanging out. Going over for dinner. I was back at our condo doing some work. Had to schedule the Facebook pages for the next couple of days. The posts. So now we're going to go over there for dinner. And again, family is the most important aspect of this culture, and it's a beautiful thing. We've been spending all day together, except for the couple of hours I'll go work. Eating, going to the beaches, singing. We do karaoke every night in my brother-in-law's apartment. He has like a video machine, very common here. And he lives in an apartment. I'll get some footage. He won't mind. Smaller than our living room at our house in Virginia. And there's 7 people living there. He takes care of several of his younger siblings, a niece and nephew whose mother died, dearly sister, a couple years ago. But they don't care. I mean, we'll have 15 people in there. They don't care that their space is so small. They have bunk beds. They sleep on, some of them sleep on the couch. They don't care because they love being together. It's a family matters here. You could give them a house the size of ours back home in Virginia, and they would all just stay in one room together anyway. And that's what me and Dearly and Daniel do, unless if we're working, because that's part of her culture that we have kept, family being the most important. You know, we don't dread Christmas. We don't dread Thanksgiving. We look forward to it. Look forward to family getting together, the Filipino family. So I'm going to keep walking. I'll get some footage so you can see some of what I see here on the street. This is how you cross the road. You just go. I always find a local and follow them. So there goes a local, so I just follow him. You just put your hand out and hope they stop. But yeah, that's the secret. Follow a local. And here's a hardware store. Gas station. Gas stations here, it's like New Jersey. You're not allowed to pump your own gas in the whole country. You see there's a massage place. Me and Dearly are going to go there later together. You can get a full body 1 hour massage here for $10 US. Seriously, $8. You can get one for $8. There's a laundromat right up here that we use where this red, oh, this is another good thing I'm happy to see here too. A lot of the tricycles now are electric. It's a little eatery, but yeah, this is electric. This is where we get our laundry done. We get like 2 days worth of laundry done in there for $3, so we don't have to do laundry. But yeah, I'm happy to see the electric tricycles now. I'm not a big, I'm all for clean energy as long as it's affordable and it doesn't, and it makes sense. I'm not a lunatic about it, like a lot of people are lunatics about that kind of stuff. But my truck, my gasoline-powered truck in the U.S., which I love and which I'm not getting rid of, produces less pollution in a year than these old typical tricycles over here would. So I'm so happy to see that in the Philippines, and I guess probably other parts of Asia now, they're using electric for those tricycles because they are major polluters. It's a convenience store. Uncle John's. It's like 7-Eleven. All right, now I'm just gonna get some footage as I go down the street here. There's vendors everywhere. All kinds of vendors, food vendors. And guys, you're perfectly safe over here. You just gotta know where to go, where not to go. Over here's some fruit. You gotta watch where you're going, when it comes to the traffic. They look like they're gonna run you over and kill you, but they stop. I hope. These are salted eggs, very yummy. They're like pickled eggs. Hi. She's very pretty above the mask. There's a lot of fruit. Oh, I haven't even been exercising over here. We've only been here for about a week now, and it's a 12-hour time difference. So, like right now, as I'm recording this, it's like 4:30 Friday afternoon here, so it's 4:30 a.m. back in the U.S. on the East Coast. So I'm still adjusting to that time difference, and I haven't been exercising because I'd have to get up at like 4:30 or 5 to do it when there's like no one out on these totally overpopulated streets. But I have already lost 5 pounds because, hey, I see my beautiful bride Dearly coming. Look at that. I've already lost 5 pounds just because of the diet. There's nothing processed. It's all fresh. Any meats or fruits and vegetables that I've been eating was literally living like less than just 24 hours before I eat it. Here's a bread shop. Hi, honey. And they don't put sugar in everything. Yeah. Hi, honey. I'm making a video for YouTube.
Hi.
I was coming to a Bell's. Did you get my email?
Yeah.
All right. So just getting some footage. I talked about stuff. I'm just getting some footage. So this is enough. So here's my beautiful bride Dearly. She was coming to meet me. Look, she got her hair braided. Who did that?
Stephanie.
Stephanie? That's her cousin. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because I'm hungry. We're going to go get some food. Are you hungry, honey?
No.
No? Well, I bet you just got done eating, didn't you?
Yeah.
Been eating all day.
Yeah.
So I told him I lost 5 pounds because of the diet.
Oh, yeah.
You've probably gained 5 pounds since we've been here, huh? Dearly eats nonstop. At night, as soon as it's dark, they start selling what's called street food. Everybody starts barbecuing all over the street and selling it. I don't eat it because a lot of it makes me sick. And that's no disrespect to the food. It's just my... You will hardly find anything here that's ever been refrigerated. And if it's been out a little long, a lot of the locals can tolerate it because they're used to it. I'm not. I'm a privileged American, so if it's been unrefrigerated for too long, it makes me sick. So I don't eat the street food. So anyway, hope you guys are staying... What's that? Back up a little bit. I hope you guys are staying as warm as you can over there in the 20-something degree temperatures. that we're hearing about over there back in Virginia. We're staying plenty warm here, aren't we?
Yep, very warm.
All right, so we'll see y'all some more next time. Bye.